Hey!
Hi everybody, we're live and we're in Taiwan and guess who's here?
I joined the Tumblr party, the LED Tumblr party. We can't talk about it because it's Fight Club rules.
Yeah.
But you gotta come to Taiwan.
Yep.
And you get a tumbler.
Land of the LEDs because, yeah, I got one too. And whatever you pour in it, lights right up, so.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't have enough
I
hands.
got mine, get yours.
I know, we don't have enough hands to walk down. I'll be carrying the gimbal. I got the mic, in interview mode. J-Boy, how you doing? Join the other side. Yeah, that's right. J-Boy's in India.
I see. I have a few friends in India.
J-Boy's been one of my biggest supporters from like way back when, so yeah.
Okay.
So we're at the Thai place, and it was kind of interesting. It was kind of like high school. The girls are on one side, the boys are on the other side. A lot of drunken stuff. And
it was kind of high school.
Yeah. One guy particularly was annoying. I had to actually invite him to sit down.
He got called to the principal's office.
Yeah, he was really annoying, but it's okay.
Well,
so they're cleaning up. The boss here is cleaning up, and yeah.
Is this it?
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay, I got some free hands.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. 那个炸猪肉给你哈。
If you don't know, this might turn into a walking talk.
Yeah, probably will. Yeah, we're gonna get up and walk, and I might take the mic out of interview mode and clip it. I don't know, but
we'll see.
Well, if all I got to do is carry yeah. So this has a handle on it if you want to. Might make it easier. That's what I usually do is put it around my wrist or something. But. All right, why don't we take a walk because we're in Taiwan.
Stand first.
Yeah.
And we stand without making any old man sounds. Well, no promises. We're gonna try.
No problem. Hey, Kenron, how you doing? Kenron says hi. My front camera's not so wide angle, but all right, here we go. So we're gonna walk through here. Hey, 你好，你好，好久不见哈。那个炸猪肉不要哈，
不要，
给你 OK， 下酒菜，哇 ，OK，
陈哥，直播嘞，
对，yeah， 是这样 ，OK， 谢谢啊，拜拜，晚安，拜拜 ，See you。Okay, so yeah, I had some like leftover deep fried pork, and I just dumped it on it. I gave it to him, and I said, it makes a good like drinking kind of food. So. All right, let's see if we can walk without getting run over. Should be okay.
There's very little traffic at this hour.
Yeah, but the problem is
you can hear them coming, except for the electric ones that are a little more.
Well, that's
quiet.
the problem, and they'll come running around the corner, and then it's like.
So we're not playing incognito. This is like this is the standard attire.
Yes.
When you're out of doors.
I have my mask off because there is. They lifted the mask mandate for outdoor. Of course, I look better with a mask.
But nobody's walking around without, except that guy.
A couple of guys, yeah, yeah.
So after a certain hour.
Probably not a good idea to point at people and talk in English because they don't know what you're saying. But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's.
But you know what? I found a lot of people give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I guess if you look evil or not, and I don't have that evil kind of.
On the other hand, I got an interview mic, so maybe I could be a investigative reporter.
Oh,
but who knows? I don't know. I'm just making that up.
Yeah, well, don't those
There's
guys
a cat in the street.
get disappeared in certain parts of the world?
Oh, everybody gets disappeared in certain parts of the world. Yeah, definitely. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Let's turn this around. And we're gonna face the front.
Okay, so this is
Huko.
Yeah,
Huko.
I keep dyslexizing.
That's all right.
Places.
That's a foreign word, yeah. And we were just in a Thai place all night.
Yes, we were.
Mm-hmm. And this
actually,
is
I've never met these kind of particular Thais. I met like stuck-up Thais who are, working high-end places, and they.
That's Indonesian, by the way.
Pardon?
That's Indonesian, by the way.
Okay.
And there's another Thai place, and I met some railroad Thais too. But
that was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah. So let's go here and say hi to these guys.
Okay.
All right, we got some Thai folks here. Hello, hello, hello. สวัสดีครับ
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 No.
Say hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. นี่ไทยกัวจะไล่
ไต้กว่าไต้กว่า
Yeah, 哪里？泰国哪里？
บ้าน
ขอนแกนอุดร
แกนอุดรบอก
哪里？
สารคาม
沙拉康啊，我没有去过，是
เอียงอีก
一山一山
ไอ้ฝังเป็นขอนแก่น
一山。
ได้
Okay,
อี
it's
สาน
a San place. Yeah, that's cool. These guys are from the northeast, so that's cool. Hey, 老板娘你好。
แล้วไปในซานนุ่ง
She's kind of shy. What's it out?她会害羞啊. Yeah, she's kind of shy. That's okay. So, this is a Thai place, and they got some Thai karaoke going in here. Let's see if we can get a copyright strike.
Well, it depends on where we're going.
Yeah, we'll just go in here and take a look. So,
I got one recently.
yeah, I know. Now there's nobody in here. Wow, there's nobody in here. They got the
It's empty.
wow, yeah, they got the music playing. So we could go in here and just hang out. Yeah, why not? I mean, whoops. For some reason, wow, that gimbal just decided to goof up.
Wonky?
Hold
Wonky
on. Hold on. Yeah, I know what's going on. It tells me to rotate the device. There's nothing in here, nothing going on. So, well, nothing going on in here, and that was obviously YouTube. But yes,
Significance of the countertops with stones like this.
yeah.
I see it a few times. I just don't know what the purpose is. I mean, is it decorative? Is it
Mostly.
like earth and stone and?
Taiwan has a lot of stone and gemstone stuff, and it's just kind of a tradition to have it. Sometimes there's some spiritual aspect to it, but I don't claim to understand what it is.
โอเคบ๊ายบาย
Bye bye. See you. Bye bye. Kap kun kap. Yeah, this Thai guys are really Thai people.
Around.
Yeah, Thai people are really they're really polite, you know. So we didn't want to live stream at the place we ate because it was just
Yeah,
too loud.
Yeah.
And it was too
I didn't
raucous.
even look at my phone once.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at my both phones once.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So we're just gonna walk back, and Noel's got a room at a house, rooming house, like on my street, right down the street.
Nice lady who rents it.
Yeah, pretty convenient.
I got a penthouse suite, by the way, with my own private rooftop terrace.
Yep, and your own private restroom too,
Well, yeah.
and washing machine if you want it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't need it, but
Yeah. But it's better to have it and not need it.
no. Actually, I did a laundry yesterday, and it worked out great.
There's a lot of self-service laundries, and I've actually done live streaming at one of the upper end kind of laundromats here. It's
Okay.
always, I don't know why. It's one of my favorite, or I should say my viewers' favorite locations for live streaming. So
Laundromats?
yeah, that one,
Interesting.
not plural, just that particular one.
Okay.
Which don't ask me why. I
No,
guess.
I've never seen or heard of one, but I'll take your word for it.
Well, you probably don't remember because it was like 7 a.m. But
I'm glad I'm wearing. By the way,
yes,
I brought a down jacket from Canada.
oh, you just reminded me. I had a jacket on.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
Well, I hung it up.
Oh, okay, well, you gotta go get it. So I can hold on to this.
I left my jacket.
He's got to hoof it, and it's good because you know the angel that says not tonight. You're not gonna lose it, or. So we didn't walk that far.
We didn't walk that far. No angel is bothered with my jacket. Trust me, it's trivial. But seriously,
Well, I got an angel.
seriously, we're gonna go back, and you'll get to see it. But oh my word, that was so loud.
Actually,
We get to
it's better with the wind on your back.
yeah. Unfortunately, it won't.
So you didn't notice you were missing your jacket. And I was going, yeah, I'm glad I got my jacket on because it's kind of breezy.
Well, the thing is it was just coming down on my neck when you said that. I was thinking,
Okay.
yeah, it is cold. I go, hey, wait a minute, because it warmed up today so much.
Did it?
Yeah, it was really cold earlier in the week. It was actually ridiculously cold. But so I get to go in, and they're going to say, hey, what happened? And I get to tell them, oh, I forgot my jacket. And they get to go, ha, ha, ha. And it's like, yeah, I know. So that's okay. But anyway, we're going to pass by the second Thai place. As long as we're going this way, we might as well go in the next block. Because there's another Thai place. It's probably not open, but at least we can walk by it and see.
Okay.
The only thing about, I know we stood up without making old man noises, okay? But
Yes.
the only thing about live streaming with a gimbal is holding the thing straight out, and it's like, after a while.
I guess on your arm. Well, don't you trade trade arms?
It ain't that, it's my back that hurts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you get a workaround? You
don't.
go shorter time?
You don't. You man up, and you just tough it out, because that's what it takes to do a live stream.
Yes, you have to sacrifice. You gotta give. Give till it hurts.
We all sacrifice for our live streaming audience.
We do.
Yep. We're gonna try not to get whacked here by this car, or by any cars. Okay, we're gonna go back. Yep. I'm gonna set my gimbal down, and I'm gonna go inside, and I'm gonna get my jacket. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna set this up here. Yep.
I smell garlic, and who be this?
I don't know if it's wind or not, but I got
I can smell
a windscreen.
garlic.
Yeah, that's why he's coughing. Here.
Alrighty. So, as you know, MJ forgot his jacket. I think I'm the one that brought my jacket up, and he realized, oh yeah, I had a jacket too. So, yes, if you think that wearing a mask is no small thing, actually, well, I got an interesting setup. I've got this armature that MG put on, and actually keeps it a distance from the coning of the edge of the mask, so in fact it doesn't really press up against your nose. Hey Jacob boy, how's it going? Thoughts in Taiwan? Well, I've been in Taiwan less than a week, and I've only been in Taipei and Hoku, if I'm pronouncing it. So we went out into the mountains and we did some droning today. Amazing. Just in terms of landscape and having like architectural features, like a couple of bridges and waterfall, being able to drone, which is something that, I didn't bring my drone all the way from half across the world just to let it sit in my luggage. So the fact that I got to take it out today and not lose it or not annoy or break any apparent laws, I checked all the boxes. So I'm gonna give the mic back to the maestro. He found his jacket. All is well.
Found it. And I got nice and laughed at too, which is fun. We all had a nice. He said, "You go all the way home." I said, "All the way home. I took a shower and then got into bed." But that's anyway. So it's too bad this camera's not that wide angle. My arm is like full extension, and it's like, But all right, let's go around the corner this way.
You mean
to the left? Yeah, we'll go around to the corner to the left, and we're gonna. Sorry about my big finger. I'm gonna turn the camera around.
Okay, I see.
7-Eleven. Oh, a little dirt on the lens. It kind of star filter.
Okay.
Not too bad. All right, so we have about 3 long city blocks to walk back home, and yeah, so I mean, this is hookahs here, but the fact is, this is like so far away from Taipei,
Yeah.
and this is considered to be like the boondocks.
Yeah.
It really is.
And I think in France, they would call it les banlieues.
Oh, it's easy for you to say.
Well, and then that would make you a banlieusard.
Oh.
A banlieusard. But
Is
It's not
that
quite.
curable?
well, no, because it implies that you're of a certain ethnicity, even though you're a French citizen.
I see.
You're not an equal citizen.
Oh. This is a place called Yaya, and that's another really nice Thai restaurant. We almost went there, but I decided to just go for the other place. J-Boy, how's the noise? Is it wind noise? It's like there are a
No,
bunch of
he's
wind noise?
wearing a foam cat, so it should be fine.
Well, he was saying that there was some kind of noise,
Oh,
but I just want to see what it is. When I stop talking, the audio meter level goes down to 0. So let me see this. I know I'm plugged in tight, so okay, stop doing that. Oh, great. Okay, good, thanks. Now, here you go. It didn't want to focus. Okay, it's all good now. Okay, sorry. I almost walked you off the road, but that guy was coming at,
yeah.
pretty heavy.
No, I had lots of room.
Oh, good. Okay, so here's another coin laundromat up here. But if we were to sit in this laundromat, right,
Yes.
it wouldn't be as good.
Okay.
Today, early this morning, we're driving by, and I told you just briefly,
Yes.
I said, that's a high class
All right.
laundromat.
Okay.
And you're like, oh, because it looks like a club.
Yeah.
When it first opened, I was driving by it with my wife, and I thought literally it was some kind of a club or a restaurant.
Oh.
Okay, so this is the coin laundry.
Yeah. It looks like.
There's nothing in there. There's a guy eating and drinking. That's what I was doing in the other one.
For laundry.
Yeah.
What else are you gonna do?
Yeah,
You're lucky there's something open and you can order stuff.
exactly. Why? I washed one of my man bags, and it came out pretty
You
good.
mean your satchel or your crossbody messenger bag?
No,
Your
one of my
man
man bags, yeah.
Okay.
This is what I got here, yeah. Nothing that fancy. But there's a Taiwan company called Partake, just as it sounds, Partake, yeah. And they make some really good, personal man bags, basically.
Yeah.
They also make larger pieces of luggage, but
Valises.
I've been using the Partake man bag stuff for years. Now we're gonna have to do like a single file thing here, because let me just walk behind you, because it's not going to be safe. You see how thin
Yeah.
this is? Yeah. If I were you, I'd stick more to the right.
Two abreast.
Yeah, but people do that all the time, and it ends up being dangerous, because we're going to walk through this tunnel. Because today, remember, we were walking and those Filipino ladies were trying to scoot past us. Remember that?
Yes.
Right, because they wanted to walk on the same side, which is the right up here. So this is a tunnel under Provincial Highway number 1. We haven't actually done this on a live stream before, I don't think. I think I might have done it on Reddit once, but that doesn't count. This tunnel looks like a time portal or something in the camera.
You can see how they molded the poured concrete with boards.
Yes, definitely. So you were telling everybody about what we did today, right? When I was inside.
A little bit, yes.
That's cool.
The generic place of giving them a
Yeah. Yeah, we had a lot of fun, and that waterfall is well.
Your friend asked me what I thought of Taiwan. So I gave him I haven't been here long, and this is what I did.
We went to the Shaolai waterfall, and of course I've done a movie about that already on my channel. But I got some more footage today, and since I did that first movie, I've gotten considerably more experience with this drone, and I flew it even closer. I actually thought I was going to get it wet, but I went down to the bottom of the pool. So I think I'm going to have some follow-up footage for that. And then tomorrow I'm going to Kaohsiung, and as you guys know, there's a lot of cool stuff in Kaohsiung to film, and yeah.
Is that where you're going with your family?
Yes. Yeah, South Taiwan. It's the second largest metropolis in Taiwan. My followers are very familiar with it because there's a place that I usually live stream from that's on a canal, and I sometimes bring a guitar down by the canal and see how many copyright strikes I can get, and you know, by playing just a few chords. So this curb is too high, and there's like stepping stones, and it's just, yeah, anyway. But at least there's a sidewalk, and we're off the road, yeah. Otherwise, it'd be very difficult to walk on that street because there's no sidewalk. So right beside it. So, but you don't know how many people I see just walking in the middle of that road.
I guess they don't give a,
They don't care. Yeah. Now, for those of you who just joined, Noel Richard is with us here in Taiwan, and it wouldn't be the real Taiwan or even the old Taiwan Live TV Classic if we didn't go to Win-Win's, because Win-Win's is where that famous window was, and so many live streamers. I mean, people don't have any idea. I tried to remember all of them today, but the list is just extensive, the number of live streamers that have come there to that place, and I've had the privilege of hanging out with. But problem is that iconic window is gone, and the new place it's nothing like the old place, but we still should go there just to sit down and say that we did it. And maybe drink one last bottle of beer. I don't know, it's up to you. But it's only like a block from where we're staying. Noel is staying literally like 10 doors down from me on my street. Excuse me. So, what was the biggest surprise? I have an idea what the biggest surprise was, but what's the biggest surprise you found so far about Taiwan?
Actually, I have to think about that, because surprise is a very charged word.
Okay.
So, but it could be about anything, right?
Well, let me tell you what I think. I remember the look on your face when your international power cable wouldn't fit in the Taiwan power receptacle, because
that was a surprise.
It's identical to North America.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there was confusion there.
The Taiwan power system and landline telephone system is all like lifted from the U.S. system. It's all the same.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was does not compute.
Right. But the cool thing is when you visit Taiwan, if you're from, North America, you can just bring your stuff and plug it in the wall, and it
I
works.
didn't know that, and you know what? It's really not apparent. I haven't even seen it on Travel Advisor.
No, I haven't either.
And
I haven't
Travel
either.
Advisor is supposed to be pretty
Yes.
informative.
You're
So
right.
how did they miss that?
I don't know. Unless
We need to speak to management about this.
they're not actually going to these places that they're recommending or talking about. They're just writing about it.
True.
I've seen that happen.
True.
I've seen guys giving like advice
Okay.
on Thailand who've never been there.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that happening.
But what they become is experts on what other people say about it.
Uh,
It's a big difference between being your own expert or an expert on what other people say, but oh well. So it looks like, this windscreen is doing a pretty good job killing the wind.
I would expect so, because there is, I know what it would sound like if you didn't have
Yes.
a protection.
And when I look at the VU meter, between the words that we're saying,
Yeah.
it looks like it's dropping down to 0, like there's no, residual noise. Sorry about such a boring live stream, guys, but
It's a walking talk.
yeah, we definitely couldn't.
Stream of consciousness.
If we had come on earlier, we couldn't have said anything. But the drama that went down between, the boys on one side of the room and the girls on the other side of the room, and there was one girl in particular that I noticed. She seemed really smart, and I was watching her sing these songs, and she looks like, the way she's singing these particular songs, it looks like she's from the country. The song she was singing from like Isan or up north. And
From the village, not the city.
right, exactly. But
know
these
that.
drunk guys kept hitting on her, and she was so clever about shutting them down. It was amazing. I was laughing so hard. I kept telling Noel, I said, look at those guys, and none of them have a chance with her. It was amazing. So it was hilarious just to watch. When you don't have a horse in the game, you're not playing the game, so you're not competing for anybody. You're just sitting back watching. It's hilarious to watch this go on. But this one Thai guy, he starts out, Adi, he starts out really friendly, But what happens after he has about 10 beers?
Okay.
What happens?
He loses his game.
Yeah, and he starts talking like so loud. He understands Chinese. I actually yelled in Chinese because I want to make a point. Why are you talking so loud? Why are you using such a high volume when you talk? And he looked at me like I was out of my mind. And then I said to him directly in Thai language, calm down. And he understood what I meant, but it's like we're wearing earplugs in that place, and the music stopped. So I took my earplugs out, and his voice was louder than the karaoke machine.
Maybe his hearing got shot because he wasn't wearing earplugs.
Probably.
And
Yeah.
he was just speaking in his normal, there's loud karaoke music voice.
That is actually a viable.
I know, it just occurred
hypothesis.
to me just now.
Yeah. Well, the other thing too is he may work in a factory and not bother with the hearing,
noise. Oh, okay.
hearing protection. That's what a lot of guys do.
That's no good.
No, it's not. But what can you do? You got no control over it. So.
No, they do. They can wear the earplugs or not wear the
I don't have any control over it, is what I'm saying. Yeah, right. Okay. So we'll just walk straight, and we'll walk past a couple of these big long places. Now, I know they got those in Vietnam, betel nut.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's a scourge here in Taiwan. It really should be illegal because
The beetle
betel nut.
Yeah, in
Beetle.com.
Myanmar, that was all over the place.
Yes.
They had red stained teeth,
Yes,
and it was
yes.
constantly spitting.
Yes,
So it is a stimulant,
it
and
certainly
it's
is.
addictive.
Yes, causes
And
cancer too.
I didn't know. I knew it wasn't bad. It was bad, but I didn't realize how much of a thing, because they start them young. They're adolescents, and then they go on into adulthood, and it does its thing.
What kills me though is in Taiwan society, I mean, you'll see a 25-year-old guy, and he smiles and his teeth are destroyed. I mean, looks terrible. And it's like, but it's not like he had a disease or something like that.
Well,
He actually like destroyed his own teeth on purpose, chewing Bing Long, right? But there's no social stigma. Women won't shun him. Hang on a second. We're not going to cross yet. Women won't shun him. Nobody will say anything. They'll just pretend like everything's okay.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So it's prevalent throughout Southeast Asia.
Yeah, and East Asia. This is East Asia, so yeah.
Okay.
And even here, but there's places right there. Now, the funny thing
I
is,
saw a shop, and it looked like, because they're beautiful little boxes that you can buy. In Bagan, I bought some lacquerware boxes that were for betel nut. Beautifully decorated, but mine are empty. They
Right,
never had betel
right.
nut in them.
right,
People do,
right,
but it's mostly men. It's not women
yeah.
who chew on this.
That's true here too. Some women do, but not many, yeah. And it's a stimulant. And what I found is if you're doing business with like a factory boss or something and he chews Bing Long, just find another factory. Yeah, they're just weird. I don't know how to describe it, but I buy 40, yeah. And so there's a famous story that I read about a guy who got mouth cancer 30 years after he quit chewing Bing Long.
All right.
Yeah. And he's got a big hole in the side of his mouth. Now the funny thing is, this Bing Long place right here is owned by a guy named Mr. Ye. And Mr. Ye has a chain of these, and he makes so much money. He's the guy that drives a Nissan GTR in this neighborhood.
Okay. A section of Taipei,
Oh yeah,
and the woman who is making these, they look like little short cigars.
yeah, because they're wrapped
Yeah.
in leaves. Yeah. They
She's
put
doing it in
chemicals
the window,
Yeah,
and they look beautifully made.
yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. I guess even in Taipei, you can get high-end.
Oh, yeah. Traditionally, the workers are mostly, not always, mostly young college-age women just trying to make money to go through school.
Okay.
And it's inexpensive labor, a lot of skill. So, what is the actual time right now?
The actual time is almost 12.
All right. So, Mr. Wu's is the big window over there to the right.
Blame it on COVID.
No, it was blame it on the landlord. Okay, watch out. Step over this way because they're gonna run over. Yeah, it's like the motorcycle races. Okay, and I don't like to move too fast, but I don't know. I don't know if we can even sit in here and drink or not. The door's all locked. Yeah, the door's locked. So, unfortunately, I think this is the end because there's nothing we can do.
Nothing we can do.
So, if I could get you to hold that, I'd appreciate it.
Alrighty.
So,
Yeah.
let's say good night. It was a pleasure
Okay.
hanging out with you, and
Yeah.
had a good day today.
Yeah, I had a complete day with MJ.
Yeah, and we
We got some droning, we got
Yeah.
some eating, because you always got to get some eating when you're hanging out with MJ. And we got to hang out in a karaoke place and have
yeah.
throw back a few beers.
Sing some karaoke
And
songs
we
too.
got
That was
a
cool.
walk and talk.
Yeah, it was fun. All right, so we're gonna say goodbye, and and we'll see you next
Yeah.
time on the Real Taiwan, and hopefully we'll have something like real to show you guys. Take care. See ya.
Bye now.
Yeah.
Hello, Woofy.